Hello and welcome to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Oakley HiDef and I'm here to bring you a new map, which is called Gewächshaus der Untoten. And in German that means Greenhouse of the Dead. So this is going to be a Nazi zombie map. And the game type you want to use is Nationalsozialisten, which is the National Socialist Party, which is of course the Nazi Party. So the map was made by It's Mitchell, and it's a really awesome map that mirrors the Call of Duty Nazi Zombies gameplay, where you're fixed on the ground, you can't really jump, and so different spawn timing events will allow you to move on to the different rooms. So here you can see this is the basic room where you're going to start, and then what will happen is there will be a spawned part that allows you to move up, and this will happen in all parts of the map that will allow you to move to the sides and through the windows and whatever. So what you'll be seeing is there's a lot of progression in the map that makes it tons and tons of fun. Of course, weapons are all on the walls, so you start off with the plasma pistol, and then you want to go ahead and pick up weapons stationed around the maps. These zombies here will be spawning outside in a box, and they get a teleporter that allows them to move into the map through various areas. There you can see they drop through the roof. So you want to watch where you're coming, because the zombies will always be able to move one way or another. So there you can see they're coming from the greenhouse. They can come here through the roof and jump in. They can come from the different windows, etc. So you always want to keep on your toes. What you're going to see right here is me moving into the greenhouse. This is a cool area, very emblematic, and that's where the name of the map comes from. So moving around, and I'm taking a look because the zombies will pop up on the roof occasionally, so you got to watch out for that. Over here, armor lock, there's one of them. It's very useful. What you'll see is I'm getting hit, immediately go into armor lock, and I survive these two zombies. So there you go, it's very useful. And of course you can find it here, but you can only get it after a certain amount of time. Now here you're holding out. When the zombies come on the roof, it's relatively easy to pick them off when you have the pistol. Otherwise, it does prove difficult to hold out if you just have an automatic weapon that isn't too powerful. So make sure you grab the best weapon possible and hold out wherever you want. Now you can see the humans are stopping the zombies from coming through by bashing the crate back into place. Here's another of the zombie entrances. And again, they're human inaccessible due to the low jump height of humans. You can get hologram. And over here what you can see is a random weapon machine. So the way it works is it's got weapons placed there, and the second you go and blow up the mine, what will happen is the weapons will be released, they'll drop, and so you get a couple seconds to grab the weapons as they're falling through. So it's an ingenious system that is very, very useful, and it replicates the random weapon box effectively. Over here we're holding out on the balcony. You gotta watch out as you're holding out here, because the zombies can drop from the roof onto you, so you want to make sure you're using a lot of teamwork. The main way they're going to be coming though is through this central walkway here, so make sure when you have the chance, pick up the turret that will spawn up in front, because that will be very, very useful for holding down and holding out the zombies. So here the zombies were able to drop down through that opening there and take out the humans here. So we've been forced to fall back up on top of the walkway. Now over here, this is on the bottom floor, the turret I was talking about, so go ahead and rip that off, pull it back, and bring it up. The zombies are relatively slow, so the turret is powerful, and you can mop up a good amount of the zombies. But, of course, you are fairly slow with the turret, so make sure to watch your back, especially since there is no radar. So that's something you want to be careful of. Also on this map, beware that you don't really get that much ammo, so you want to make sure you conserve that ammo, and that turret, for example, make sure you rely on that as much as possible to sweep up and clean up all the zombies. And as for feel of the map, it does give a very nice effect where it does play like Nazi zombies. Of course, there are no, AI players, but the balancing is done pretty well, and it turns out to be very, very fun. Here you can see at the end, when there's a ton of zombies, it gets very hectic, almost like in Nazi Zombies, where you're just getting swarmed by a huge pack. And because the zombies aren't incredibly fast, you can maneuver and walk away from them. So it is a slower paced game in that sense, where when the zombies do break through, it's not a huge sprint at you. You can still hold them off and move away. So that's something to be mindful as you play the game. Right there, the area I was talking about where the zombies can drop through, and that's something you want to be sure to take advantage of as a zombie, is make sure you always get the drop on the humans wherever they least expect it. So here, last man is going to be taken out by the host, the whole horde of zombies coming in. So thanks guys, this has been Oakley HiDef with the Halo Forge Epidemic, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.